This is my client Leslie, and today is her wedding day. Me and Leslie met for a trial about a year ago, but recently she's decided that she wants to do mermaid makeup. This makes me so happy because I know how incredible she's going to look. Before I add any eyeshadow, I'm prepping Leslie's eyes with some concealer and setting powder. This is going to get rid of any veins, discoloration that most people have on top of their eyes. It's also going to hold that eyeshadow for the entire day and the entire night. My first step when creating an eye look is to go into the crease with a warm taupe color. With mermaid makeup, all the colors are gold, bronzy colors, so it's really nice to warm up that crease. Then I go in the outer corner with a medium tone brown, and on top of the eye, it's just a light gold. For lashes, I chose Little Black Dress from Kiss. These are my favorite lashes for bridal. They are absolutely beautiful, so curly and wispy. And that's exactly the look we're going for with mermaid makeup. I try and be as efficient as possible on the wedding day, so as her lashes are drying, I'm going to mix up my foundation and get my concealer ready. Leslie has a spray tan, so I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix colors NC13 and NC30, and then I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Almond. One of Leslie's stipulations was to have her skin looking amazing, so I'm going to layer my foundation and push it into the skin and have her skin glowing. I'm just dotting this foundation all over, and I'm just going to build. So I'm using my 101 BK Beauty brush, and I'm taking my first layer and just pushing that into the skin, spreading it from the middle to the perimeter of her face. Then I added another layer. These are very thin layers. Added a bit onto her ear and brought that all the way down her neck. I know she looks a little bit crazy right now, but just trust the process. She's going to look amazing. I went about 1 to 2 shades lighter for her concealer, and I'm just spreading that in with my 71 brush from Sephora, packing it back underneath the eye with my 101 brush from BK Beauty, and then I'm setting underneath the eye with the color Pound Cake from Huda Beauty. The goal is to make her under eyes look really nice and bright, but not cakey. I get a lot of people telling me that they don't set underneath their eyes after they put concealer. The skin underneath your eyes is very thin, so it's a very important step. I cannot put down the color Orgasm from NARS. This is the liquid version. I put that right on the apple of her cheek and up towards her temple. Then I'm going around with the color 2 from Charlotte Tilbury and just bronzing up her skin. I also used Give Me Sun from MAC just to give her that extra little bit of glow. Under her eyes, I'm putting the color Woodwinked from MAC. This is one of my favorite colors and I use it constantly. Then on the top of her cheekbones and underneath her brow bone, on top of her nose, I'm using the color Cookie from Benefit. This is where she really starts to come alive and I start getting very excited. I always advise my brides to get a lipstick and lip liner. She chose the color Whirl lip liner and the color Come Over from MAC. They were a beautiful combo. I just loved them. It's nice to have a little bit of color on your lips and not go too nude. I splurged this week and got myself a new lip brush. This is a Patrick Ta lip brush. And let me tell you, it actually made a really big difference. Now, Leslie got a little bit scared at the end, and she was a little scared to look at herself. So I handed her the mirror, and she's like, no, I don't want to look. But then when she looked, she loved her look. She was so happy. She was like squealing the whole time. She was just so happy. And I just love her cheek area. I find that when she smiles, her cheeks really light up. So I set her with some of my setting spray, and then she was all ready to go. This is Leslie before I did her makeup. And this is her after. I'm not trying to be biased, but oh my God, I was obsessed. I couldn't stop staring at her. She looked incredible, and mermaid makeup for the win.